and it's Ernie Dumas and the Chestnut, Lebrano, Olin, Hemlock, San Vincenzo neighborhood. Number one would be the Amic Holding Company zone change application process has not yet been stopped by the staff of the Zoning and Corporation Council Office. Even though long-time violations, citations in numbers, zoning cease and desist orders are on file, we request that the Zoning Commission immediately stop the application for a zoning change with applications number 4-16R/6, number 6/16 SP due to active and ongoing violations. Tonight, the committee surrounding the sites, their applications demand that all of the pertinent city departments review the impact this site has had on an entire neighborhood, including residential, small businesses, and elementary school children. This neighborhood has endured years of quality of life problems, and enough is enough, because this company, Amic Karting, does not have proper permits for much of its operations here. We have had endured noise and air quality problems, in addition to the effects of diesel trucks pollution for years and years. We are not going away and request justice at every level of government, starting with the mayor's office, the departments, and the council committee. Diane, Lauricella, an advisor or government process and environmental health matters, added, the process in this case is clearly broken, and there stands an opportunity to press the pause button and to clear up this area and keep the community in mind by reforming the way zoning handles its application and enforcement responsibilities.
Okay. Is that an organized group that you're talking about? The neighbors of the
It's an organized group that we have put together, and we are complaining and putting in more complaints, and we're going to continuously to complain about the conditions of our streets and our surrounding area. Okay. I do want to say this, that in our area, if this application is approved and the zone is changed, there are going to be large vehicles going up and down Chestnut Street all day long, and we don't need that. And we want it stopped. Actually, we want the containers off the yard, period.
And what kind of reaction have you gotten from city government? What have they said to you?
Right now, are they responding fully to our complaint?
Currently, Ernie and I met with the Corporation Counsel's office this week, and we asked them why they would allow a company to even apply for a zone change while they have active and ongoing cease and desist orders and had not complied with those orders yet. And we were told that they would get back in touch with us. And we said that the cease and desist orders were part and parcel of what Corporation Counsel's office does. Matt Sapienza is one of the newer lawyers, and he is checking on our requests. So we look forward to hearing their answer. We also requested a meeting with the mayor. We have not received a response or a meeting date yet, so we will pursue this next week. And we also have had a conversation with the health department, Mr. Closter, and we are filing a written complaint overnight. We filed a verbal complaint because there are health issues involved related to dust, diesel, particulate. Noise is a health issue under public health nuisance laws includes these things. And we do feel it's not just a zoning matter, it is also a public health matter. And we want to make sure the proper departments are involved in deciding whether this site is currently operating properly. We know they are not, but we need to get their professional stamp, and we have been concerned that until Ernie, his family, and the neighbors and others, advocates, brought this up, people seem to be letting this application move along. So we think this is a real good opportunity to reform the zoning process, because we feel the zoning process is broken. And we want to offer solutions to how to make this zoning process more responsive not only to the applicants but to the neighbors. There is a balance that's supposed to be sought by the staff of zoning, by the commissioners of zoning, by the Corporation Council, that they don't put an applicant's needs above the neighbors. There has to be a balance, and we haven't seen that yet. So we feel the time has come for us to ask for certain solutions so that the neighbors are in the equation as well.
Okay. I know there's a group called Norwalk Zoning Matters. They have a Facebook page. Are they involved at all?
We will be in touch with them and collaborate with them, CNNA, and other neighborhoods who may not have this kind of use of their land, but they stand in solidarity and support with any neighborhood that has these violations going unenforced. So this is another opportunity to look at zoning enforcement reform, even if it means hiring more staff.
Right.
Zoning enforcement reform is something that we saw on Golden Hill, in your neighborhood, Ernie, all over the city.
We in it too, so we on out.
The entire city.
That's what we ain't gonna do just one,
That's
we
right.
do mines too.
That's
So
why
let's put us
we're
all
here.
in here. Now go read us one over here and one over here.
That's right, John.
That's
The
right.
entire city has an issue
Come on.
with zoning enforcement issues, and there's no reason for neighbors to have to wake up at 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning, to back up beeping of trucks. If that site is properly zoned, that we can limit when the land is used.
Right.
And if there's no permits, they can operate freely without any.
I also have been to several meetings around the city. Actually, the Pie and Politics meeting that was held at the Norwalk Police Department. Also, I have been to the CNNA meeting showing these pictures, and now I've been to the, I believe it was the redevelopment agency, the TOD meeting that they had. I went there and I showed all of the pictures, and I believe a lot of people around the city of Norwalk have seen these pictures, and a lot of people are upset what they have seen.
How often are you woken up in the middle of the night?
This operation only starts at approximately around 4 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
And there are neighbors which I've walked up and down Chestnut Street, and I've asked neighbors that, do they hear this noise? And they says, we do. We hear this noise every day.
Every day.
Yes. And then if you go to Chestnut Street during the noonday, you can hear the dumpsters are being taken off of the trucks and back and forth, and they're banging all day long.
Okay.
So this is being an ongoing problem in our community.
And you've
All the
complained to
trucks coming
Norwalk Police?
To the city.
Some of the people on the street have called the Norwalk Police Department and have not really got that much response from the Norwalk Police Department.
Okay.
One other thing that's gonna happen tonight, one reason we called this press conference is we thought by this time, by 6, 7 o'clock today, the staff would have called Mr. Dumas or others and said, we're pulling this from the agenda, but they, to our knowledge, have not.
Yeah.
We were told that when we asked the question of the zoning staff, well, why are you allowing this applicant to apply for a zone change or anything?
Yeah.
Because a special permit states in the regs specifically that if there are zoning violations, they cannot make application.
Okay.
We were told that the exception is when the application is seen as curing
Yeah.
the very violation that the applicant has. And we find this to be an interpretation and a bad policy move on the part of the city. Now, if the court has told them to do so, still, we feel that there needs to be a cure on the part of the community first, not to give this applicant the ability to spend years violating the law and then being rewarded with a zone change. So that's why we're here tonight.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's right.
thank you for coming.
Also, Nancy, we do have members of South Chestnut Street
Right.
that is here with us tonight. We have a gentleman here, Mr. Ward and his wife, with us tonight. They also hear this noise and they're going up and down in the street every day with all of this noise and everything. And we're trying to get it all cleared up because for the simple reason, we actually are human, just like everyone else, and we should not have to live in this way. And we are tired of it because for the simple reason we don't want to be utilized as animals as a fire hydrant.